What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Silly Cell, and we back in here with another episode of Juice City Legends. If you have not, please hit the like button, please subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, let me give a shout out to all my supporters, man. I don't want to subscribe. Y'all keep on hitting that like button, keep on subscribing. Let me give a shout out to my player partner, Man So Crazy TV. For anybody that has any kind of merchandise, any kind of product that you need promoted, you want to do interview for your music, hit the email, send the link down below. With that being said, let's get it. Alright, gang, we back in here with another debate. And this time, we're going to New Orleans with it. Cash Money Records, No Limit Records, 504, Stand Up. Now, in 97, Master P dropped one of his hardest CDs ever, Ghetto D. A bad mama jammer, man. I'm talking about jamming from front to back. You know what I'm saying? Legendary album. Around 2000, the Big Timers were released. They had an anticipated album. I Got That Work. Classic CD, man. So we about to get into it, man. Which one y'all think go the hardest, man? Master P Ghetto Dope or the Big Timers? I Got That Work. Let's get to it. All right, gang. We're going to start out with the Big Timers. I Got That Work. Now, like I said, I Got That Work came out February 8th of 2000. This was the follow-up behind that successful albums, Big Timers, How You Love That, Volumes 1 and 2. And this also was, it was their time to shine. They had already released 400 Degrees. Lil Wayne had released The Block Is Hot earlier that year. Well, earlier in 99, BG had released his classic Chopper City in the Ghetto. And it was the Big Time to shine. And the debut single on that album was the classic, Get Your Roll On. Now, this video right here, this song is iconic. Everybody remember the video, Manny Fresh and Baby doing donuts in the Lamborghinis. This was Baby's first time showing his platinum teeth because everybody remember when Baby was B32, he had all gold and he had went all platinum, and he was debuting it in the video, Get Your Roll On. It was a banger. I can remember at the middle school dances, everybody doing the dance when you roll your arms, doing the Get Your Roll On, and everybody singing it. It was a lit song, good song, classic. And also on this album, it had the classic, the song that Baby can call his signature song, the #1 stunner. Now, Manny Fresh went plumb dumb on that beat right there, man. That beat right there is so hard. It's beating so hard. Baby is not known to be a rapper. Baby known to be a gangster. But on the #1 stunner, couldn't nobody do that beat like Baby. That beat fit Baby braggadocio style to a T. Of course, Lil Wayne, Juvenile was on the track. They killed it with their verse at the end. The #1 stunner, a classic song, man. You know what I'm saying? Baby Brian B. Actress, you can cop it what you feel. Baby talking that talk on there. And like I say, that album, I think it went on to do at least 1 million records. It also had another hit on there, 10 Ways. That was Manny Fresh. That was a little fun, catchy song. Everybody know Manny Fresh. He wasn't really a rapper neither, but he was a heck of a producer. Matter of fact, he was one of the best producers ever, in my opinion. And Manny Fresh was an all-around entertainer. He knew how to make hooks. He couldn't really rap, but he knew how to catch the beat and have fun on there and make a good song. And 10 Ways is a classic, catchy song. And he really spent some game in there too if you listen to it. Shout out to my dog Matthew. I know that was his favorite song we was young back growing up during those times. And also on that album, it had some bangers, a lot of different other bangers. One song in particular that I like was a song called Could Know. It had a funky beat on there. Manny Fresh had like a bass guitar in the background on it. And Wayne spit a cold verse on there. And BG was on the hook. Birdman was on the hook. Fresh was in there doing this thing. It was a good one. I used to love that one, My Life. Manny Fresh spent some game on there. It's like a slow down type of beat. Old school type of beat. Some of that old school Cash Money type of sound. Sunday Night. I love Sunday Night. It's another funky down south, old school type of beat. Manny Fresh talking the talk on there. Stunner talking the talk on there. Lil Wayne got a classic verse on there. It's one of them ones. And everybody remember the classic, Big Timers. When Baby said, hopped out the passenger side of my leg. Under my wood with 2 ounces of crack. My little Jesus said he needed a stack. Y'all know the song. Classic. Manny Fresh on there. I want to even say Slim rapped on that song right there. That's a hard one, man. They had a lot of hits on there. You got the funny hit on there, Snake, where they talking that talk. I know you wish you could know a dude with, you know what they talking. It's not tastic. Jumping out the plastic. When BG doing this thing on the hook on there. We Ain't Stopping. They got a lot of ones on that. Pimp On. I love Pimp On. That's a good one you can just ride to. You know, just a classic album, man. In my opinion, it's not one of Cash Money's best albums. But no, there's nothing against that album because Cash Money just got so many classics. But for sure, this classic album is jamming super hard. I remember jamming this album in '99, going in 2000, going into high school or whatever. And I remember that time right there. That was a banger. That was a classic city. We jammed that whole summer. And the way I would look at the album is more of just a rag, bob your head type of album. They spitting game in there, but it's more so Manny Fresh just coming in there with some good tracks, some super hard tracks. Baby on there talking the talk. You got the Hot Boy features in there, so you're going to get some good rapping in the album. But overall, it's a great album. Like I say, not the best Cash Money album, but nevertheless, a great album. And what do y'all think it ranks up against Master P's classic, Ghetto Dope? Now, his album came out 3 years earlier in '97. And this is one of Master P's best albums to a lot of fans. Ghetto Dope was released in 1997, a year before Master P would go on a historic run to sell 15 million records in 1998 to release over 20 albums on his No Limit label. So it's safe to say Master P was hot at that time. Now, Ghetto Dope, the lead single off of that album, was the classic Make 'Em Say Now, Make 'Em Say was one of the first crunk songs, in my opinion. Like I say, I always like to go back to back in the day. I remember back in the day in middle school at the pep rallies. Everybody listened to Make 'Em Say the whole gym would get crunk. It's a classic. Mia X ripped her verse on there. Fiend went in on there. P came in, he the colonel, did his thing on there. Even Silk verse is iconic. But everybody know Mystical went slap stupid on that legendary verse on Make 'Em Say Classic, man. Classic. I'm talking about it don't get no hotter than that. P was hot as fish grease at that time. Also, they had the classic Miss My Homies featuring Pimp C. Now, Miss My Homies is one of the most played songs at hood funerals to this day. Master P really went in on there I want to say Miss My Homies is a sample of Barry Manilow's I Miss You Brandy. Um, but Silk even went in on this verse. Moby Dick sung his heart out on the hook. Beats by the Pound did their thing on the beats. Uh, Ghetto Dope had Bourbons and Lex on there. I'm talking about a classic, a banger. Anybody that had a system played Bourbons and Lex. Man, he had so many hits on there, man. Keep your eyes on your enemies was on there. I'm going through some things. I'm going through some things. That was on there. Only time until hitter. When we die, we go to heaven and hell, hitter. That was on there. Gangsta Need Love. That was on there. Pass Me the Green. That was on there. Plan B featuring Mia X. That was on there. Throw 'em up and You a Soldier. That was on there. Pass Me Them Things. Let's Get 'Em. That was on there. I'm talking about just, man, 18 tracks from front to back. And I can't forget the first song on there, the intro, the Ghetto Dope track with Master P. Let me know then. He been in them streets. If y'all ever heard this song, Ghetto Dope, the intro of the album Ghetto Dope by Master P, y'all know P really was in the game, man. You can't break it down the way he was breaking it down if you ain't never had your foot out there, you know. And C Murder, he went in on his verse. Silk even went in on his verse. Like I'm saying, is the difference between Ghetto Dope and I Got That Work was I Got That Work, they were doing more flashing and stunting and just boasting and having fun. On Ghetto Dope, Master P dropping game on the whole CD, and it's just more gangster and a little bit more real, in my opinion. Both jamming albums. But I would have to go with Ghetto Dope. Overall, it's the best album. Like I said, man, this is Master P's best album in a lot of people's opinion. I want to say Ghetto Dope sold at least 4 million records. And like I said, after he dropped that album right there, it was up for Master P. He went on in 1998, sold all them records, made about 60, 70 million in 1 year. Became a legend, you know what I'm saying? And of course, Cash Money came and did their thing right behind him. But nevertheless, man, 2 jamming albums, man. Everybody who was in school around that time, everybody who was in the culture around that time, they'll tell you, man, Master P killed them with that one. Hands down, this OGs, they still ride and bump that to this day. Now, I Got That Work. Maybe true Cash Money fans can appreciate that. It is a classic album, but I would say it's more of a cult classic. Because I say Cash Money got so many albums jamming, that an album like I Get That Work would get lost in the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? When you got all the Wayne albums, the Juvenile album, the BG albums, Nicki Minaj, Drake, all that type of stuff, all those different albums, an album like I Got That Work would get lost in the shuffle. So let's not make it like we hate no Cash Money now. Don't get that twisted. But there was Master P's, one of his best albums, if not his best album. And that's not to say that No Limit didn't have other good albums, because they had some jamming albums, which we will get into on some other videos. But y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. You know what I'm saying? Which album was jamming the hardest, man? Master P Ghetto Dope or the Big Timers, I Got That Work? This your boy Cell with Juice City Legends. We checking out. Peace.